What's happening, everyone? It's your boy Ray. We are back at it again on a beautiful Wednesday night here in my trusty garage, and I wanted to talk to you. What's happening, everyone? It's your boy Ray. We are back at it again on a beautiful Wednesday night here in my trusty good old garage, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about NXT. So if you've been following this page for quite some time, then you'll remember that back in February I made a trip over to Portland, Oregon for a TakeOver event, and before that event I asked some NXT fans if they had the power, what is one thing that they would change to the NXT brand. Let's start with this. WWE is all about making superstars, right? Superstars that are recognizable faces, both on the screen and out of the screen as well. NXT does a fantastic job of building stars for the NXT world. What is one thing that the NXT stars struggle with when they come to the main roster is, well, just getting recognized, and a lot of the times nobody really knows who these guys are. Of course, there's exceptions to the rule, like Finn Balor, or who's actually now back in NXT, I guess. Seth Rollins, for one, and Samoa Joe as well. I want to put his name out there as well. I know I'm missing a ton of names, but whatever. You get the idea, who come over from NXT to the main roster and they absolutely thrive. But then, like I said, you have guys who come to the main roster like I'll say his name, Shinsuke Nakamura, and he gets kind of lost in the scuffle. Bobby Roode definitely gets lost in the scuffle as well. So again, this goes back to, yes, the NXT brand is full of NXT stars, but not necessarily stars that are ready to make that jump into the main roster and become WWE stars. I think there's a huge difference there, and there's a huge disconnect between the NXT fans and the regular WWE fans. So whenever we have somebody like Keith Lee who's going to make that hop into the main roster eventually, or a Tommaso Ciampa, or even a Johnny Gargano, there's a lot of me that kind of just thinks, oh, I don't know if these guys are really going to make it, even though I know they're freaking amazing wrestlers. They're amazing on the mic. They got the personality to go along with their in-ring abilities. I just don't know how the WWE fans are going to react to them, even though they have the NXT crowd behind them. We all know that Survivor Series weekend is a great way for the NXT brand to introduce itself into the WWE realm, but that's only once a year. That's only once a year. I think there needs to be more instances where we see more NXT stars in a WWE ring, whether that be that, like, maybe have Keith Lee defend a championship on an episode of Raw or an episode of SmackDown. That'd be great. Or hell, even like something at the next pay-per-view or at SummerSlam, we could have a champion versus champion match. The titles don't even need to be on the line. How cool would it be to see Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre for just bragging rights or something like that? It's a great way for us to watch some great action in the ring, and it's also a great way for Keith Lee to get his name more and more out there. But again, since Survivor Series is only once a year, we only get to see these NXT guys once a year if you're the casual WWE fan, so it's really hard for them to really make a name for themselves. And then once they make that hop into the main roster, people are just going to be like, I don't know who this guy is. Why are you shoving him into my face? I just want to watch Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. If you had the power, what is one thing that you would change to the NXT brand? You heard it here from me, but I want to know what you guys think yourselves. And hey, what do you think of my opinion here as well? I want to know what you guys think. Should there be more NXT WWE main roster crossovers throughout the year, or is just having one event a year at Survivor Series more than suffice? Let me know with a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. New videos always on the way. Peace.